Hey guys, it's Adriel from Style Assisted, and today I am doing a Sephora haul. I actually just got back from Sephora, and I did some serious damage. It was not intentional. I actually had to take a few things back that ended up working, and then I got sucked in, and it was bad. It was bad. But, you know, you roll with it when you go into Sephora, and then you find things that you need, or you find things that you wanted to try, so I call this my Jaclyn Hill shopping trip because it's not good. Okay, so start off with, just dump it all out to make it easier to look. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, first thing is first. So as a redhead having super fair skin, I have a huge issue finding foundations that actually work. And it's weird because with freckles, the freckles are darker than like this part that's next to your neck. And so you don't want to get something and have a dark line. And a lot of times with makeup, they're like, well, you can blend. If I want dark makeup to blend into my fair skin, I will be blending from here to here. That's a lot of makeup too. Don't you think, you know, if you're spending makeup for like this much, you don't really want to put makeup on this over here. So anyway, I'm always on the hunt for a good foundation that will actually match my skin tone. And when I went to Sephora, it was later in the day, so it's one of those things that when you get outside in the natural light, it looks okay, but if it's later in the day, you don't quite know how it's going to look in natural daylight. So anyway, I'm going to try it out and see how it works. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it will end up working okay. But so for that, I ended up getting two things from Bobbi Brown. The first is their skin foundation, the SPF 15 in alabaster, which is 00, which is code for super white girl. Because you know, that's how we roll, being redheaded and such. So it comes in this bottle, and it comes with a little pump, and it looks pretty. I mean, it looks like it would work, but we'll see. I'm always pretty hesitant because stuff will look like it's really light in the bottle, and then I put it on my skin, and I'm like, ah! In the summertime, I will use self-tanning, and my husband jokes that I'm his Latina wife because I get really dark. And my friends that have seen me after I've tanned before I've showered, I look like I'm Latina. It's hilarious. It's like a little ginger Latina. No one's ever seen it before. It's a new breed of humans. Anyway, so we have to make sure that it matches. And then in addition to that, I got the Porcelain Skin Weightless Powder Foundation, which, as a setting powder, sometimes I wonder when they do a foundation powder over foundation if that's not overkill. You know, I mean, that's a lot of foundation if you think about it, because powder foundations are technically supposed to be made that you can wear them as powdered, but whatever. Anyway, long story short, this is how, I don't know if you can tell, it's pretty fair. I mean, we'll see. I'm never ever super optimistic when I buy makeup, specifically foundation. Everything else, blush, eyeshadow, lipstick, whatever. I'm great with that stuff. But foundation, I am always very hesitant to be excited about it until I've tried it out and it works. Like right now, I have on Stila and it blends pretty well. So I'm good with that. But we'll see if Bobbi Brown works or not. I will let you guys know because I have a feeling there are probably more girls like me that have the issues with the skin being really fair and the makeup not working. So we'll see. So the two Bobbi Browns. And then additionally, I have been wanting to find some sort of primer that will minimize pores. I don't have really large pores anywhere but right like here. And I don't know why. I'm sure there's a reason. You guys can tell me why. But anyway, so I asked them for a recommendation and they suggested the Benefit Pore Professional. This little guy right there. And I ended up getting the trial size. It's a 7.5 milliliters or 0.25 ounces for us US people. Just because I want to see if it worked. I'm sort of a big fan of buying the trial size if they have it first because there's no reason to spend the money on a huge one. But it's a little guy, which is great. And these also work great when you travel. So there is that. But we will see. It's supposed to minimize pores. That's specifically what it's for. So hence why it's called the Porefessional. The Porefessional. Ha! They're so clever. Anyway, I'll let you know if that works or not. So we have that. But it's such cute packaging. Benefit has the cutest packaging. Seriously, they really do. And the balm has pretty cute packaging too. So, this is something that has been crazily promoted and touted by other beauty bloggers. It's the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. And people are swearing by this. It's going to turn into a cult favorite. This is in shade Light, which is 1, Chantilly. You know it's going to be shade 1 or shade 0 because, as previously discussed, super pale ginger over here. I mean, looks pretty light. We'll see. Let's swatch it, shall we? I haven't swatched it yet. I haven't taken this stuff out of the box yet. It might be light enough. I don't know if you guys can see that. But it's pretty light, which is great. So hopefully it rubs in. It's really, really silky, which is great. We shall see. We shall see. We'll see how it works. Because sometimes they look very light and then you put them on your skin and then you wait 15, 20 minutes, hour or two, and then all of a sudden you have like dark circles under your eyes, but like orange circles. So that's never good. And also, once you find concealers that are light enough, by the time you have something that's light enough underneath your eyes, when you take pictures, it looks like you have raccoon eyes, which is not attractive. So there is that. Next, I replenished my Clinique Chubby Stick. I am addicted to Chubby Sticks and all things of that nature. Any of those lip glossy, balm, anything that's not a lipstick but adds a little bit of color, I'm all about. And this doesn't want to come out. We're just going to rib it because I already know I love it. This is in the color Mighty Mimosa. And I actually got this from my mom last year. It's a gorgeous color. It's really sheer. It's kind of a light peachy pink. You can see that. And I really love it. It's really great if I want a little bit of color, but I don't want a full lipstick. But like if I have a dark eye or I've got on some sculpted cheekbones or something and I don't want a whole face of makeup, this bad boy looks great on both fair skin and darker skin. Just depends on what you want it for. But yeah, I'm obsessed with Chubby Sticks. They're great. And Clinique's formula are really long-lasting and pretty moisturizing, which makes me happy. So there's that. And then I got this Lancome blush, Lancome, in 373 Aplum. Literally, A-P-L-U-M, Aplum. So, this one looks gorgeous. And it's a nice rosy mauve shade, which hopefully will work very well with my skin tone. I haven't tried it yet. I tried it on yesterday in the store, but like I said, you always sort of wonder if it's going to look okay once you get home because, I mean, have you guys ever just gotten home and you're like, really? Really? It looks terrible. Luckily, you can take stuff back to Ulta and Sephora. Drugstores, I think you can with Walgreens, maybe CVS. Target sort of does, but they don't really like to, so there's that. But, yeah, I mean, if you're spending, I don't even know, but not cheap on makeup, it needs to be fabulous, in my opinion. Because I am a fan of drugstore. If I can buy stuff at the drugstore and love it, then I'm all about it because there's no need to spend money. Here's the thing. I do not buy makeup just because it is from a specific brand. I am an equal opportunity makeup person. I will try stuff from the drugstore. I will try stuff from Sephora, anything. I mean, I sort of have an issue with how much this foundation is, so it better be awesome. If it's not awesome, it's going back because I can't. That's like a pair of shoes. Well, yeah. Priorities, you know? You can always tell that I'm a little fashionista first because I always think about what clothing or accessory or shoe item could I buy for the price of ... That's how I put everything into perspective in my life. Okay, so onto the super fun and adorable. So this is the Fresh, it's the Sugar Sweeties. It's a mini lip duo. I am super excited about this. This was an impulse buy when I was in the checkout area, and they put them there for a reason because they know that we'll totally buy them. But this is the lip balm that I'm obsessed with right now. And when I say obsessed, I mean literally it's on my lips every single day. This stuff is, oh my goodness, they're so cute and tiny. Look, they're little bitty. Oh my goodness, you guys are so cute. Okay, so, excuse me, I'm freaking out. Look how tiny this is. I love it. Okay, I'm talking in a high-pitched voice. Calming down. Calming down. Anyway, so get back to my normal voice. So the deal with these things, they are amazing. They are very, very, very nourishing, and they stay on a really long time, and I love them. So what you just saw was the clear, and that is, I don't remember the name of it. Well, actually, I think this is just the fresh. And this is, nope, this is just the sugar, and this is the sugar rose. So the sugar rose is what I have for, I'm sorry, I'm cracking up. I mean, this is just the tiniest, most adorable little lip balm ever. They're ridiculously moisturizing, like ridiculous. And like I said, with my Chubby sticks, I love anything that's moisturizing that adds a little color. This is amazing, and I love it, and I'm just in love with the tiny little sizes. And because the other one is kind of large, this will fit in a smaller purse or in a pocket a little bit better. Now, if you don't know anything about the Sugar brand, they are I think they're organic, maybe? I don't know, I totally might have just made that up. But they are very, very well formulated and very, very moisturizing. I actually had a girl in my store tell me that this stuff, the clear one, she sends over to her boyfriend who is deployed in a desert climate because it's the only thing that will keep him and the guy's lips from getting completely just windburned and chapped out. Like, apparently it's really, really bad. So she sends him the clear one, which is basically just chapstick. It's a really well formulated chapstick. So dudes could actually use this one, although I'm sure most dudes wouldn't want to roll around with a metal, because they're metal too. If you can hear that. I mean, the casing is, they're beautiful. I'm obsessed with these little guys. And I'm so that girl that anything that they make in a trial or a mini size, I'm like, oh, it's so cute and it's little. I get that from my mom. So, Mom, it's your fault. But, yeah, so these little guys, I love them. So they had them in this cute little box where you got two. And I saw that and thought that I needed to have it because 2 for the price of 1 big one. I'm all about it. Lastly, well, I guess not last, one more thing. I got the Beauty Blender in the little guys, the micro minis. So these little dobbies are basically for if you're trying to cover up spots or you're trying to cover up under eyes. I'm planning on using them for under eye concealing because I love my Beauty Blender. That's actually how I apply my makeup because it stays on. You get them wet, and then you squeeze the water out, and then you go doop, 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 doop. And you can either use it to actually apply the makeup, so you dip it in makeup and then dot it on, or you can use it to blend out the makeup you already have on. But it's little bitty, and it's made so that you don't have the huge one in your hand, and that way you can dot any spots that you have, or specifically under eye. But I didn't get them last time, and then I've been thinking about it since, so that was half the reason I went back. So in addition to getting these little guys that are adorable, I also wanted to get the cleaner for the rest of my Beauty Blender. And they have, I don't know if you can see this, it's a solid cleanser for the Beauty Blender. So you can clean your Beauty Blenders with it occasionally, and then every so often you do like a deep clean to where you clean the heck out of them. So I had the regular tube, whatever, container, and I went up to the checkout, and the girl said, well, you're a Beauty Insider, right? I said, yeah. And she said, well, you can get the smaller ones for free. She goes, just get like 2 or 3 of those. And I said, okay. So I got 5 because, you know, so if you're a Beauty Insider and you go up to the counter and there's something that you love and it's in a travel size and it's basically free because you're using your points, I do things like this because then you have it and you don't have to mess with it anymore. And this saved me, I don't even know. I don't even remember how much the other one was, but that was the reason I went inside to get it. So that is actually it. Not bad. So take a little tea break because that was a lot faster than I thought it would be. You guys like my London mug? Can you even see it? Yay! But yeah, so, oh yeah, and I'm obsessed with tea, by the way. Obsessed. And it's chilly outside, and chilly means cold. So I definitely have tea in my hands at all times if I don't have the baby. It's hard to drink hot tea when you have a baby in your arms, you know? Anyway, so that is my Sephora haul. I will let you know how those foundations work out. I have high hopes, but I'm still skeptical because years of trying to find a foundation that matches my skin tone has led me to be more cautiously optimistic than just outwardly optimistic. It is the burden that I bear. Anyway, so that's my Sephora haul. Hopefully you guys have had a good trip to Sephora, or hopefully you've seen something in my haul that you like. I will definitely let you know in the future how it works out, because I'm always curious when people share their hauls. Afterwards, I'm like, did you like it? Was it worth the money? Did you think it was stupid? So I will let you guys know. But as always, have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to subscribe below. Give it a thumbs up. And if you found this video on YouTube, go ahead and check out my blog over at styleassisted.com. And if you're finding this on the blog, go ahead and run over to YouTube. Style Assisted is the name that you look under, and I actually have some other videos on there as well. So thanks so much. You guys have a great day. Bye. I can't stop showing you this bag. I love this bag. It's gorgeous. It's such a pretty periwinkle color. I love periwinkle. It's a great color for spring. I love these tassels. These tassels I'm just obsessed with. I had a Tory